everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Divinity Original Sin 2. In the last episode we landed in Arx, which is cool because it means that we're in the last... It's alright. We're in the last act of the game. I stopped there because I assumed Solora was going to say something, because these squirrels...
Did you hear? The big acorn has come, and it's chosen our forest. We are the chosen ones.
Marcus, do you think they recognized us?
These squirrels are part of the Knights of Dre.
Right. I could be any squirrel knight riding a dead cat.
Right he is. He could be literally any squirrel riding a dead cat.
There in the hub, the Kraken.
So this is the son of a bitch, presumably, that took down our boat. Which I'm mad about, because I like that boat. Nevertheless, let's head down here. Now, it's worth noting that we are quite powerful. We did pretty much all of the side quests coming up to this point. So we're actually rather incredibly powerful, and as such we can do a lot of this stuff outside town that ordinarily you have to come back to.
More two legs. Why must you crowd our woods? Go be with your own kind.
I mean, fair enough. I can see why that's annoying. Lots of death fog. Hello.
You see the crash? The ship? Are there Voidwoken?
So they were on board that ship. There were no Voidwoken involved.
Thank the gods. There are Voidwoken within the city. I fear they are outside it too. But it seems Lucian's spirit watches over us.
Interesting.
We are spared. For now.
She's a pilgrim, but she's a follower of Lucian, which is interesting for elves. It doesn't often happen considering he murdered them all.
Do as we do. Stay far away from Arx until the trouble's clear.
And she's got nothing of interest. So yeah, Arx is the main city. It's the capital city, and as such, it has a fair amount of... Yeah, I want to go this way first. It has a fair amount of pilgrims coming here to go to the main Church of the Divine. Is there a way for me to get up here? I mean, I can probably jump up there, right? If I walk back here... Yep, just. This, by the way, is what I was talking about when I was talking about doing some skipping. Or rather, doing some stuff that ordinarily... Oops, I need to give her some...
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Thank you, Loza. This is what I was talking about by doing some stuff that ordinarily you're supposed to come back to. Well, not necessarily supposed to come back to, but often you end up coming back to rather than doing initially. Thank you, Solora. Walking through traps since 2016 or whenever this game came out. There's a dead bear. Some Voidwoken. Well, you're gonna die immediately anyway. I guess we're loading the game. You see my save there? We're in Arx, baby. I'm gonna cut and I'm gonna be back there and hopefully don't immediately get killed by death fog again. But you know, there's a good possibility we're gonna immediately get killed by death fog. You know what? As much as I said, we can do this save now, blah 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 blah. No, fuck that. I don't want Solora dying. I don't care about me dying. I can revive myself. Solora I can't revive. And he does survive, strictly speaking, because he's a very powerful sorcerer. So he does stay as, like, he becomes a source ghost, effectively. Up down here, please. Then join her. That was weird. better. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that fight later. Because, honestly, we don't get a whole lot for doing that fight. And the actual benefit for it... Oh, it's a rabbit hole with a carrot in it. The only real benefit for doing it is a bit of gear. And it's very easy to die, as you just saw, because death fog.
Probably here for Lucian's Day.
Indeed. But every time I've done it before, I think I've had at least one person in the party who's undead, so they can just walk through that, because death fog doesn't affect the undead.
I came all the way from Driftwood, but I never expected to get stuck like this.
Excuse me, have you word from the city? I heard the paladins inside have overthrown the magisters. How can that be?
Sounds good.
And if it is, who's in charge of Fort Joy?
Why are you concerned about Fort Joy?
My brother's just been sent there. I don't understand it. There's a prison here in Arx. Why send him so far away?
They're not really telling people, are
I
they?
just need to plead his case. To Dallas herself, if I'm able. Or to whoever's in charge now.
Yeah.
He's a sweet lad. He doesn't belong there. But I'll sort it out, that's for certain.
I mean, I already know the answer to this, but ask why the Paladins and Magisters are fighting. Aren't they both part of the Divine Order?
I don't know. Maybe the Paladins have finally had enough of this clampdown. The Magisters will just go and lock up anybody. That wasn't Lucian's way, was it?
The woman's upper lip twitches, and her chest heaves with each god-fearing utterance to the heavens.
Lucian, I pray thee absolve my sins and find me worthy. The time of reckoning is upon us. The hall awaits only the chosen. May the death fog cleanse
That's
me
terrifying.
as it cleanses the land and waters.
She shoots you a frenzied glance.
He has told me his plan, Lizard. Lucian will not wash our sins away with water or fire, but with death fog. The true faithful will bathe in the fog of their own accord, and he will reward them with eternal bliss.
This bitch is crazy.
It spreads even now, just below. I am ready to prove my loyalty.
She trails off, and her eyes flit upwards, as if listening to a voice only she can hear.
No, I'm holding.
Yep. Okay.
Me too.
I mean, that's certainly one way of doing
I'm
things.
the last merchant till inside the city gates. Get what you need or you'll regret it.
Good to know. Hello. Lizard trader.
Ah, hello. Please, if you're in need of supplies, now's the time to stock up. There's no telling where you'll find another trader, such as things are. You'll have to forgive my limited stock. The incident in the harbour was... well, I was lucky to escape with my life, much less anything to sell. Voidwoken. I was taking inventory.
We
of
saw
the
that
stock I
Voidwoken.
brought to sell in Arx when the harbour was suddenly overrun. It was horrible. Though I did see one little girl all by herself just beyond the harbour. Poor thing. She was too far off for me to help. She's surely dead by now. I hope it was swift, at least.
Ask about the little girl she saw. What did she look like?
She was human. Light skin and fair hair, with a blue flower tucked behind one ear. But her eyes...
Huh.
I didn't know humans could have such dark eyes. They seemed almost pure black.
We have a little demon on our
A
ship
trick
that
of
could
the
be
light,
the
perhaps.
could be the one, I
And it
suppose.
wasn't the time to linger for another look.
See what you got.
Pleasure doing business.
Meteor shower. I'll take that.
No, I'm holding.
What level do you know? You're Lawmaster 5, which is fantastic. Means I can identify all this crap. Identify... Cool.
Feel awful. Another card.
And then we can sell the sword, probably, yep.
His blessing.
And sell the staff. It's pretty good staff, but I don't like staves. Or staves, I should say. It's 2,000, balance the rest. Take your leave. Alright, so, Loisa, you want to learn Meteor Shower? Ha ha ha. Alright. You can also learn Thunderstorm and Tone of the Necromancer. All these spells she has, which she's probably never going to have room to be able to cast, because I think her memory is full. Hey, Jahan.
Jahan strokes his chin as he surveys the pilgrim camp. He notices you approach, turns, and smiles his stern smile.
A bit of a choppy re-entry, wasn't it? Sorry I couldn't be there to greet you, but time is limited. The doctor will know of the crash soon enough. I need to learn as much as I can, as quickly as I can.
He swings a backpack over his shoulder. It's filled to the brim with potions, grenades, and magical charms.
Sadly, these pilgrims have no useful news. So, off to the city I go. Time to rid it of its demon.
So you stand at the ready stand at the ready to help him if he so desires.
That's very kind of you. But I have my own battles to wage, and you... well, you have yours, don't you? Divinity eludes you still. But I've the feeling it won't elude you much longer. Think about what it means to become a god. Prove worthy of it. Do good.
A firm handshake, and he's off.
So the hunt commences.
I'm the last merchant till inside the city gates. Get what you need, or you'll
Cool.
regret it.
I'm going to talk to everyone here.
I must have breathed in some of that death fog. Oh, my lungs ache, and I can't see straight.
Potentially. Unlikely, though.
You come to the city, I suppose. Like the rest of us. Whatever your purpose in Arx, you may be disappointed.
That's interesting. That's like a mistake in grammar. Specifically, it's not a mistake in grammar, it's correct, but it's a mistake for Elvish grammar. I think it technically should be, whatever your purpose in Arx, you are probably disappointed, because I only ever speak in present tense. And that's a past tense.
I want to visit Lucian's
Or a future
shrine
tense, rather.
to find answers. But perhaps it is a fool's errand.
Tell the Divine is dead. Which answers does she expect to find in Arx?
I do not expect to hear his voice. But I meditate. I look upon his disciples. I take in his resting place. Perhaps the answers come. Peace, too. And perhaps not. This is the chance I take.
Why haven't you entered the city yet?
Word comes that access is forbidden.
What's going on in Arx that you're not allowed entry?
There is fighting. I hear Magisters in white fighting the Paladins. And I hear a Voidwoken.
Good to know.
I feel awful. You're right, stranger. I heard a huge crash in the mountains earlier. Maybe thunder, maybe Voidwoken. Don't go wandering alone now. There's no telling what you'll find.
Say the crash you heard was your ship. You've just arrived.
She shoots you a questioning look, but resignation quickly wipes her face clean of curiosity.
I won't ask. Long as it weren't a Voidwoken, that's all I need to know. Well, settle in then. No point heading into the city. Gates are closed. Voidwoken. In the city. I never thought I'd see the day.
Ask what brought her to Arx.
Lucian's Day.
Makes
Got
sense.
a few prayers of my own that need answering. But these days, who don't?
Yeah, I'm just going to take my leave. Hello.
Oh, pure divine, who fills the seas and blesses the soil.
Yep, crazy lady. Same crazy lady I talked to
Will
before.
grant me his blessing.
Let's see. Hello. You're the last person I need to talk to, I think.
I can't believe that I made it all the way here just to get locked out of Arx. Never missed a Lucian's Day in my life. Until now. You'll see why I'm sore. If you get to hear the endless prayer at the cathedral.
I doubt it. I'm not much for one for religion, particularly now that I know that pretty much all of it's bullshit. Oh, hello. I did not talk to you either. Hello, wealthy pilgrim. Oh. That's a distinction.
Have you seen what happened at the harbour? Voidwoken destroyed the whole place. Lucian preserve us.
Ask if he knows whether any white maguses sailed in recently.
As a matter of fact, yes. Dallas was quite lucky to escape the Voidwoken. It destroyed her ship, but the hammer herself made it into the city all right.
Good to know. Alright, I'm going to head this way? Yeah, this way first. Because I believe this takes us towards the harbour. Which isn't entirely useful for me, but I do want to do the fight if I can manage it. Hello, Bunny Rabbit. I want to talk to you.
Buck rabbits are stupid. They're jumping into the fog to impress the does, but I've yet to see any of them come back.
I agree, that is stupid. I was wondering what this blood all over the place was. Indeed, this does take us to the harbour.
Travel, they say. See all the wonders of the world, they say.
Voidwoken. Voidwoken. There will be a Kraken.
Is that the Lord Dread? Or what's left of it?
There we go, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to enter combat, it didn't let me do it. So the Kraken goes first. And it didn't do anything. Cool. So this guy has very little magic armor, which is good. Means I can hit him with spells. Probably should have checked that first. He's immune to water damage. Weak to fire damage, though. I should hit both the tentacle and the abyssal flare. So he's weak to fire damage, good to know. If I can kill the void flare, great, it means I don't have to deal with it later. Also, tentacle if I can kill, great. There we go, one tentacle down. And I may as well do this, just to add some more fire to the ground, because I can do damage to that thing. These tentacles aren't really do anything to me. But they have no magic armor, so... That's fine. Ooh, we got a crit. That's not fine, but I mean, I'll still take it. That thing has a long way to go to get to me. I'm not particularly worried. It's gonna take him like 2 more turns just to get to me. This thing, however, I can do physical damage to. And then I guess I can also do magic damage. I wonder, actually, I have a horrible camera angle here. Ugh. I'm trying to get a slightly better angle, but... yeah, that's a bit better for my purposes. Alright, so this is blocked by everything. Good to know. Alright, instead, just do this. Gets through most of his magic armor. This will actually get through the rest. Except it didn't hit him. Ugh. Lisa has to move forward. Again, apologies for this horrible camera angle, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it, unfortunately. Cool. And this should get rid of the rest of him. Perfect. Once again, not really worried about the tentacles. They're regenerating, but they're already at full health, so whatever. Yeah, I don't know what the hell this thing's doing. It's taking a circuitous route to get to me. Alright. I'm gonna move out slightly. Allows me to hit this tentacle, which I guess is fine. This thing is weak to air damage, has resistances to pretty much everything else, including water damage, but at the same time, only has 400 health left. I mean, even still, that's not going to kill it, but got close. 1, 2. Can I actually hit this thing? No. I need to get close to actually hit the Kraken. Good to know. Which I mean, I guess I should get closer. Can you shoot the Kraken? Yes, technically. So shoot the Kraken. It actually has to do like a screen transition, like fade to black to get this guy because he's so freaking far away. Alright. So similarly, I'm going to jump down here. So they can actually hit the Kraken with spells? Target still out of sight. Once again, you can't really get a good camera angle. I can shoot this guy, but I can't hit him with the spell. It's kind of annoying. I mean, fine, just shoot him, I guess. It's very slowly getting through the 7,000 health that it has. I mean, I can hit the Kraken. Go for it. That's a bit better. Let's examine this thing, by the way. So it has a weakness to air, resistance to pretty much everything else. Earth still does normal amounts of damage to it, and has 30% resistance to fire, so that's a thing. Slowly working through it. Once again, I don't care about tentacles. This thing is... I don't know what it's even doing at this point. Grrr. Yep, he's angry. But I also seem to be far enough away that the Kraken can't attack me? So this is... I mean, effectively, we're fine. I just have to keep hitting shit, I guess. More damage on the Kraken. Won't take much damage from that. In fact, I don't even think it took any damage from that, strictly speaking. Congratulations. You kind of caught up to where I used to be. I mean... I guess I kill this thing? I can't actually shoot it. But I mean, honestly, I don't think it's going to do anything to me, so... I'm just going to ignore it, which may be a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. This is going to be a long-ass fight. I may even speed it up, because at this point it's... I mean, what are we even doing here? Alright, the Kraken left. So, you can't actually kill the Kraken there, annoyingly, because I could have. But I made it run away, so that's a thing, I suppose. I would have sped probably chunks of that up, if not the entirety of that up, because it was just me throwing spells and being completely invulnerable. It wasn't exactly the most strategic of fights. While we're here... This is going to annoy me on the way out, so let's make a rain, shall we, to get rid of some of this oil. The oil I put there, by the way, because I used some earthquake. Alright, so let's do spirit vision, see if there are any ghosts around here. There are indeed. Hello.
The spirit of a dwarf cowers behind some rubble. One of her legs is suddenly yanked backwards, and she's hauled upwards into the air.
I apologize.
The spirit utters one last scream. Then
She's reliving horror. I'm saving her. That's what I'm going to tell myself, at the very least. The reality of the situation is I just need sauce. It would have made that fight go way faster if I had sauce. Alright, so... I guess... don't go with him. Just because you're going to run through oil again. While we're here... Hello.
the spirit of a woman gazes up at something looming high above. Her face is a mask of terror. She jumps in front of the echoed impression of her since-fled child. A huge, unseen force suddenly slams her into the ground, flattening her form into a puddle.
It's very sad.
The spirit vanishes soundlessly.
Oh, nice. Congratulations, Losa, you now have the villain tag. Red Prince, I want you to eat... Where are you? Why didn't you climb the ladder? Apparently eating the soul of a helpless woman is evil. Who would have thought? Nevertheless, Red Prince now has full sauce. And Losa is soon to have full sauce. Just follow him. Pain in the ass, yes, but... nails, I don't really care about. Alright, let's go down this hatch, shall we? Jar of mind maggots down here, which is interesting. Boots of the Faithful, interesting. Constitution, Geo, and Movement.
Nice.
Don't know why they're here, but okay. I think I went down the wrong side of the bridge. I think I wanted to go down the other hole in the bridge, is what I was thinking about. But over here is Dallas's ship, so that's a thing. Can I jump over here? I want to jump over here. I'm 90% sure I can, but I may have to go all the way around to the other side to actually get there. Which is a pain, but it's something I can deal with. I mean, it's mainly a pain. I should probably get down there, right? Yeah, that'll work. That works. Losa, while you're here, eat this man. Cool. I still have spirit vision up, so I should see any ghosts. I no longer have it up, so I'll cast it again. Chest up here, an ornate chest. Hey Lucy, you want to unlock this ornate chest for me? Official looking letter, rain scroll, Falloon Geert. Pyro Geo, that's actually fantastic. Specifically for Losa. Yeah, that's much better. Cool. That's something, I guess. These are probably better for her as well, actually. Yeah, probably. I want to combine them with... nails first, because that just means that I'm immune to slipping, which is hilarious. I love the fact that that's a thing. Augmenta, don't care about the rest of this shit. Alright, fantastic. So, this is Dallas's ship that got destroyed when it crash landed in here, and presumably attacked by Voidwoken? Presumably. Follow him, please, Loza. I know you have to walk through fire to do so, but it's worth it. Yeah, here's the hatch I was thinking about. Let's go down this hatch.
Bloody freezing. We can't stay here.
What happened? How is it so cold?
Teeth won't stop chattering.
We need to get back to warm. It's cold here.
I'm literally standing in fire.
The man is frozen on the spot.
I seem to be frozen. I can't remember what to do here. I'll be perfectly honest. Sorry, Gorgus, but you've got 1,000,000 health. It's like something like a lantern or like a... I remember like a magic lantern that like that you light and it somehow... Let me grab this letter real quick. The book is unreadable. Good to know. I picked up another letter, official looking letter. To all white magisters aboard the Lord Dread, Dallas and Friedemann have departed for the Magisters' barracks, and it is their wish that you leave the meeting site and join them there forthwith. Dallas will instruct you further as soon as you shall arrive, the grand design of the Divine Order. These are your orders. Failure to comply will be considered treason to the law of Lucian. From Raymond, who I'm pretty sure I'd already killed. There it is, fire lamp. Give me this. Like, teleport. There we go.
You're safe. Praise the Divine.
I thought we were dead for sure.
You should be. You're frozen solid.
It all happened so fast. The water surged in and froze in an instant. We owe you our lives.
Do you have somewhere safe to go?
We were going to leave Arx, but after this, it looks like we're better off staying. Inside those walls is as safe as it's going to get for us, it seems.
Probably. Ask about the Kraken at the harbour.
The what?
That must have been the sound we heard. And what caused the surge of water?
So much for rowing out of here. Now there's nowhere to go but back to the city. It seems the water took our boat and our luggage.
We cannot drag that chest back to Arx. But if you can salvage it, you're welcome to whatever's there. Here's the key.
Farewell. Take care of yourself.
Cool. Oh, that chest. I can teleport that chest too. Look. You mean it's stuck? Oh. I see. It's literally frozen shut. You know what? I'm just going to pick up the whole thing. I'm also going to pick up this fire lamp. Alright, let's just get out of here. Alright, we got out. That's good. Let's have a look at this fire lamp. Good for keeping your skin and scales warm, and portable to boot. Such a convenience. Alright, we should be able to open this out here. There we go. Gives us unidentified shield. Plus a grenade and a giant diamond. This thing belongs in a museum. Okay. I want to identify that shield because, well, quite frankly, it looks amazing. And from memory, it is quite good. Let's walk past here, though. Once again, I probably want this on. Because there's probably some ghosts around here somewhere. And if there isn't, well, you know. Too bad for me, I guess. Oh, hello.
The spirit of a woman throws phantom rocks in a desperate attempt to stave off unseen threats.
Hmm. Probably those giant void-woken things that we saw. While we're here, let's have a look around. Trumpet of Death, and something buried, apparently. We're coming up on time at this point. My timer says 35 minutes, which means after I... Huh. Interesting. It's a weird selection of crap. I assume... a child, maybe? Put that together? Let's see, there's a chest down here. And there's a Guide to Arcs, Volume 5. We'll read that. Pick that lock, please. Sure, I'll grab that crap. So, as I was saying, we're pretty close to being done after I cut out some of that fight.
The spirit of a lizard struggles to extract his legs from under some ghostly flaming debris. There's a loud crack from overhead. He throws his hands up to shield himself. An avalanche of further spectral debris collapses on top of him.
Sorry, dude. Dead L. I think this is... I do vaguely remember this. Let's go this way. Yeah, as I was saying, after I cut out some of that fight, it's going to be a while that gets cut out, so it's probably closer to 25 minutes rather than 35 minutes. I apologize for my my broken sentences. You know what? Let's do this next time rather than this time, I think. Because this could take a bit and it ends up being a fight. So we're actually going to end it here rather abruptly. Apologies for that, but that's going to be it for this episode. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. Well, we're going to go confront this child that we released from a prison, which is probably a bad idea, but we'll see what the consequences are, shall we?